11:02. Okay, so this is started. Got it. So let's share the screen until everyone comes. So where's the Google Classroom? Okay, you can see the screen now? Oh, that's nice. It's your homework? So it starts from, okay, this is a starting point. Before he was born, his mom, when he was 6. Can you see the screen, Haika?
Yes.
Okay. And then started learning Quran at 40. Or you can say became a prophet at 40. Also learns he is a prophet at 40. Okay. The Battle of Badr was won by the Muslims. Yeah. It's nice you can write the time as well. Battle of Badr was won. Badr. Battle of Uhud was lost. Okay. Abu Talib 80 and Khadija died. This year was the year of sorrow. Yeah, which year? So you have to write, the year. And then Makkah converted to
On 10, 17, 18.
18.
I don't
2008. No, why converted to Islam in 17th of October? That's what you're saying? 2018?
No. I just searched up the date and that's what it showed me.
Yeah, no. Maybe something else was there. Converted to Islam. Maybe Makkah is the name of some person converted to Islam. And so that's talking about 570, 610 Common Era, not 2000. 7, 8, 9, you say 2000 and minus 600. So we're talking about 1400 years.
No. It means the 10 and it could be 17 or 18, but they don't know.
17 what?
I don't know.
No, yeah. 500 and 610 we're talking about. 610. Right now it's 2023. So 610, Prophet became prophet. Into 40. Okay. Let me give you 1 sec. Message or no? Okay. We have Rahma. Well, okay. Where is it? Where is the Zoom class? Okay. And we're sharing. Okay, so let's go. Let's stop sharing for a second. Okay. So I don't know where other students are. There, there used to be a lot of students, right?
I guess after the summer break, they stopped coming.
They did?
I think
I
so.
don't know.
Okay. Yeah, there's supposed to be others. There was Bahauddin, there was Fatma, Umema. Give me 1 second. Let me see where they are. Okay. Um, Let me check because they were coming till last week. I mean, not last week, before last week. You're saying they're not coming after summer break? Um, Give me 1 second. Umema. Okay. Okay, there we are. So let me see. Who else was coming? Rauda? Haika?
Asma.
And anyone else?
Rehan and Saifan.
Oh, so that's
Arif.
because summer break.
Ara.
Yes, they graduated actually. They graduated, so that's why. Grade 8s are not here after grade 9, but then we only have grade up to grade 12, Aisha.
But
Okay, that's fine.
Grade 7.
I'm sorry?
Rehan's in grade 7 though.
Yeah, so they were our regular students.
Oh.
So they joined in-person school. This is online, right? So yeah, so a lot of children joined in person. But this year we have Umema, Fatma, we have Bahauddin who was here. Then he has some program.
We have Hafiz Zishan, Abdullah Zishan.
Yes, Abdullah Zishan, that's correct. Where's Abdullah and Haika Zishan? Yeah, that's a good thing you reminded me. Abdullah. Yes. Maybe Quran word to word with meaning is a higher level for them. Not everyone is able to do that, remember? Were they able to join the class? Were they able to read? I don't think Abdullah was. Yes or no? Do you remember?
I think Abdullah could read like a short ayah. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. So let me just share the screen again. Share the screen. I'm going to go to Google Classroom. So this is good. MashaAllah. Haika, just that if you write the date born, so you write 570 AD, let me see, or common era, same thing. Am I able to write on this? No. Anyways, I can annotate, right? So yeah, 500 and it's not working. Can you see the screen, everyone?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just get this pen to be working a little. Give me 1 second. We have Fatima. Who's this? Oh, yes, Umema and Fatma. Okay, so they're here. I had to remind them. So if you write date 570, common era, and the year that it took place, okay? So 570, Prophet ﷺ was born, and then after that, according to the year, that would have been even much better as well. Okay, did anyone allow her to enter
None
the
of
Zoom
us.
class? No. Okay, let me just make. So we have here Ovais. I'm going to make him a co-host. Okay. And I'm going to make someone else co-host. And the duty of co-host is to allow students to enter when they're coming. Okay, Haika, do you want to be a co-host as well?
No
Yes.
thanks. I was co-host last time.
Okay. Anyone else? Rauda?
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to make host. So the duty of the co-host is to admit the students. Who's going to admit Fatma inside? Who did that?
I did.
Okay. So you admit the students. So you can see those who are the co-host, they can see who is here. So when I'm teaching, it's hard for me to allow the students in when we are studying. Okay. So let's go to Google Classroom again and check other work. The other work is Rauda. You have two attachments.
Me and Rahmas.
Okay, that's nice, mashallah.
This is mine.
This is yours, the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Okay, so we have here that died before he was born. Okay, good. First we would write when he was born, when he was 6. Okay, that's fine too. Abdullah Talib was 8 in Abu Muttalib care. Okay, in his paternal care, Abu Talib, paternal grandfather.
Oh,
Muttalib,
then it was by accident.
yes. Abu Talib. Okay, he helped Abu Talib in his job and earned his name as Sadiq and Al-Amin, meaning faithful and trustworthy. Okay, so he helped his Abu Talib. He worked as a trader for Khatija Radhiyallahu Ta'ala and married her at age of 25. He used to go to the care of Hira to think about life. Oh, you to the cave. That's right. Okay, one day the Prophet Sallam saw an angel Jibrail and got scared as he said, read. Okay, at the age of 40. Okay, we're good. And then
Actually, it's just continued from the bottom.
or continue from the bottom. I don't see. I can't scroll it down. Oh, there's more.
8 and then 9 is right below the by Radha.
You said read the name of Allah. Oh, now I see it. Islam was born. Yeah, that's okay. 9. So he ran home to Khadija Ta'ala to cover himself along the bed sheet. Khadija Ta'ala converted to Islam. So the first person who accepted Islam was his wife, Khadija Ta'ala Anha, right? Khadija went to take the Prophet to see her cousin to see what this is all about.
And then
So that's
now number 13 from the top in the
top.
second.
Khadija's cousin said that he was the messenger of God. Sayyida Naila is here too. Okay, accept please the co-host, accept the students.
Okay, done. I did it.
Okay. Khadija's cousin said that he was the messenger of God. So G should be capital. We're talking about Allah, right? He
Okay.
started teaching and preaching Islam publicly. Many attempts of murder happened.
And then just scroll to the right.
Okay. Series of battles happened, such as Badr.
BO means battle of.
I'm sorry?
BO is battle of.
Battle of Badr, Battle of Uhud, and Battle of Khandaq. Not in order. Okay. So Badr they won, Uhud they lost. And what happened Khandaq?
I think they won.
Anyone else?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they won.
They won, yes. They made a Khandaq, remember? And all the horses went inside. That was very, very smart. That's why it's called Khandaq. The year Khadija Radhiyallahu Abu Talib died was called the year of sorrow, correct? The D should be small. He died at age 61. Was 61?
63.
Let me search
Yeah,
it
it
up
was
again.
63.
Oh, that was so small, mashallah. Who said that?
Rahma.
Rahma, mashallah. Good job, Rahma. That is so smart, mashallah. Okay. So why do you write 61?
Because I remember he had like 20 something years of prophethood.
Okay. So
And
basically,
then I searched it, and then my like thing was confirmed basically.
yeah. So at the age of 40, he became a prophet, right?
Yeah.
And then he preached Islam for 23 years. Okay. So that was additional 13 years in Makkah and 10 years in Medina.
Mm-hmm.
After migration. Okay. That's how it becomes 63.
Oh,
Okay.
63. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, 63. Okay. Let me see all the participants we have. Okay, Fatima, are you there? Yes, Fatima. Fatma, Umema, Naila?
Yes.
Yes. Uwais, can you please let Aisha in?
I did that.
Good job. Good job, Rauda. Okay, so raise your hands, all of you who knows when, at what age did Prophet Sallam pass away? Raise your hands. Okay, we have Haika, Rehma, mashallah, she corrected. Rehma did a very good job. We have Rauda, very good. Anyone else? At what age did Prophet Sallam pass away? Okay. Anyone? Nobody else knows? Naila, Fatima, Umema, Aisha? Okay, Naila knows as well. Go ahead, Naila. What's the age?
63.
Good job. And Umema, do you know? Umema, can you unmute yourself? Yes, Umema. Aisha, why? Now the answer is correct. I want the rest of you to raise your hands because you know that answer, right?
Yeah.
Yes, Umema. So what age did Prophet ﷺ pass away?
63.
Okay, good. Aisha?
I don't even know how to raise my hand anymore. There's so many new options. But I know it.
Okay, good, mashallah. Right. So everyone knows. Okay. Now everyone put your hands down. Okay. At what age? I want you to raise your hands, okay? At what age did Prophet ﷺ became a prophet? Raise your hands. Rauda, Haika, Wes, Rahma, Aisha. Very good. Very good. Okay. All right then. Wes, what's the age?
40.
40. Good, mashallah. Very good. Okay. Perfect. So there we are. And so everyone can put their hands down. And that was good. Okay, let's see what we have.
Rahma.
Rahma, perfect. That's so good. Okay, Amina, Abu, Talib, Khadija. Grateful, helpful, honest. The qualities of Prophet ﷺ. Friend, awesome. Very good, Rahma. MashaAllah. Good job of the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Okay, very good. Now what we're going to do is, do we have anyone else who did the work? Yes, I gave the students in the class to do the work. Abdullah and Fatma. Fatma, Umema, I gave you homework for this, remember? In your regular class?
Yes,
And you,
we forgot to submit it.
yes, you forgot because you did it in the class in front of me and you showed it in the camera that you did it. So you're supposed to submit your work, okay? So on Sundays, everyone gets to see because like show and tell. Okay. Now I'm going to, yes, find out again. Let's go to the classwork. And classwork, we are in, which surah are we on? I didn't find out. Yes. In Surah Nisa chapter 4, we did 86. 86 was an important surah because some of you were absent. So I'm going to repeat 86. We're going to start with 86, inshallah. Okay. So we're going to go to Surah Nisa chapter 4, verse number 86. Okay. So everybody's going to read and one by one.
Can I read first?
Yes, go ahead, Rahma. Good job.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وإذا حييتم بتحية فحيوا بأحسن منها أو ردوها إن الله كان على كل شيء حسيبا.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Very good. Okay. So we have wa and iza when. Huyyitum. Huyyitum, huyu means greeted. Tum, you. Okay, let me just remove this. Okay, and keep this here. Okay, so there's no line. Huyyitum, you are greeted. Bitahiyatin. Be with tahiyya, a greeting. Fahayyu. Fa is then hayyu, greet. Bi ahsana. Be with ahsan, better. Minha, min is then, ha is it. O or rudduha, ruddu is return, ha is it. Rudduha, return it. Inna, indeed, no doubt. Allah, Allah, kana is ala of or upon kulli every shay'in thing hasiba an accountant. Okay, read the translation, Rahma.
And when you are greeted with a greeting, greet in return with one better than it, or at least return it in a like manner. Indeed, Allah is ever over all things an accountant.
Yeah, very good. Okay, so out of let me go back because we repeated this ayah. We had some going to repeat it. I want to see the participants. All right. Who want to explain this ayah in their own words? Raise your hands. What do you understand? Okay. Rauda, Haika, and Rahma did it last week. So rest of you, so they know, I know, mashallah, what it means. I want the rest of you to raise your hands. What do you understand? Rauda, yes, mashallah. Anybody wants to participate and explain what it means? Okay, so only Rauda understands? Okay, I'm going to. Okay, Rauda, please explain what it means to the
It
rest of the class.
basically
Yes.
it means that, like, let's say someone says assalamu alaikum to you, then try and greet in the same manner meaning the way you say it, like in a nice way, and instead of just say assalamu alaikum, say assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Yes, a better way. Yes. Very good.
Yeah.
Or
Just say assalamu alaikum back.
yes, return it back. So it's important to reply back. It's important. So you say it in a better or at least equal. Wa alaikum assalam, right? And then Allah is saying Allah is over all things accountant. So He is calculating. Okay? So this is very, very important. Allah tells us that we are supposed to give an answer. Otherwise, Allah is doing a hisab, calculating. So it's important ayah to memorize, an important ayah to follow. Okay? Someone gives you dua, say hi. Assalamu alaikum, may peace be upon you. You say wa alaikum assalam rahmatullahi barakatuhu, or at least better or at least equal. Okay, Allah is taking it as an account. Okay, let me see. Okay, who's going to be next? Okay, let me make Aisha Ahmad the co-host. Okay, so we need more co-hosts actually, because I have to go back and admit the students. So make co-host. Okay, now who's going to read next? You want to go alphabetically? I think that's easy, so everybody knows when their turn is. And I think
Sure.
Rauda, the co-host, you can tell whose turn is it next.
Okay, first is Aisha.
Okay, Aisha is it has different surah. So after
then
Aisha has surah
always.
in
Then it's always.
Okay, Oais, your turn. Oais, are you there? Can you unmute yourself?
He's already unmuted.
Oh, okay.
I think he just froze.
Teacher, can you send me to the breakout room?
Why? Who is this? Fatma?
Umema.
Umema. Okay, Umema? Yes. So on Sundays we have all the students together. So if you're not comfortable with reading, okay, so what you do is you can listen to it. For example, if you're not very proficient in reading, then you can just listen, okay? Is that okay, Umema? Because we have Islamic studies, we have Brain Pop, we have iExcel, so you can participate in that.
Okay.
Okay, inshallah. All right. So whose turn after that?
After always is Haika.
Yes, Haika?
Sorry, I was muted. Okay.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الله لا إله إلا
لا
هو لا يجمعنكم إلى يوم القيامة لا ريب فيه ومن أصدق من الله
من الله حديثا.
حديثا.
Good, mashallah, tabarakallah. Okay, Allah. Allah, Allah, la, there is no ilah, God, illa, except, huwa, him. La yajma'annakum. La is surely. La yajma'annakum. Jama'a is gather. And kum is you. La yajma'annakum. Surely he will gather you. Ila to yom, the day. Al-Qiyamah. Al is the Qiyamah is resurrection, Qiyamah, right? La, no, Raiba, doubt, fihi, fi means it, in, he, it, about it. Wa, and man who, as-sadaqu is more truthful, minallahi, min, than Allah, Allah, haditha, in statement. Yes, go ahead, read the translation.
Okay, Allah, there is no deny except Him. We will surely assemble you for accounted of the day of resurrection, about which there is no doubt, and who is more truthful than Allah in statement.
Okay, good, mashallah. So what do you understand? That there's no one worthy of worship except Allah, and He will assemble you. You will go on the day of selection in front of Him, about which there's no doubt on that day. And who is more truthful than Allah? Okay, in statement. Okay. Whose turn is it now? Let me go to the.
Next is after Haika is Rahba.
Okay. Abdullah and we have one Haika. Haika Zishan is not here, right?
No.
Naila. Okay. Even though I sent a message. Go ahead.
Rahma, it's your turn.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فما لكم في المنافقين فئتين والله أركسهم بما كسبوا أتريدون أن تهدوا من أضل الله ومن يضلل الله
Falan tajida.
فلن تجد له سبيلا.
Mashallah, tabarakallah. Very good. Okay. So we have Fama, so what? Lakum is the matter with you, lakum with you. For example, lakum with lakum with you, fi concerning or in al munafiqeen, the hypocrite. Fi'ataini, you have become two parties. Fi'atain, tain is two. You have become two parties. Wallahu, while Allah arkasahum, cast them back. Whom is them? Arkasa, cast them back. Bima, for what kasabu they earned. A question, turiduna, do you wish? And that tahdu, you guide man whom adalla. Let astray Allah by Allah. Wa, and man whoever yudlil is led astray Allah by Allah. Fa, then, lan, never. Tajida, will you find lahu, for him, sabila, a way. Yes, go ahead with the translation.
What is the matter of you that you are two groups concerning the hypocrites, while Allah has made them fall back into error and disbelief for what they earn? Do you wish to guide those whom Allah has sent astray? And he whom Allah sends astray, never will you find for him a way of guidance.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Okay, so we're here. So Rahman got a chance two times, right? Whose turn is it now?
It's my turn.
Go ahead.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ودوا لو تكفرون كما كفروا فتكونون سواء فلا تتخذوا منهم أولياء حتى يهاجروا في سبيل الله فإن تولوا وخذوهم فخذوهم واقتلوهم حيث وقتلتموهم ولا تتخذوا منهم فليا فلا نصيرا.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Okay, so we have it went down. So we have what do they wish, low if, takfuruna, you disbelieve, kama, as kafaru, they disbelieve, fatakununa, as you would be, sawa'un, alike, fala, so do not. Tattakhizu, take, minhum, from them, awliya, allies, hatta, until, yuhajiru, they emigrate, fi, in sabilillah, in the way of Allah, fa, but in, if, tawallaw, they turn back, fakhazuhum, seize them, fa is then, khuzu, seize, hum, them, waqtuluhum, and wa is and, qatala is kill, hum is them, waqtuluhum, and kill them, haisu, wherever, wajadtumuhum, you find them, wala, and do not tattakhizu, take, minhum, from them, waliyan, is any ally, wala, and not nasiran, any helper. Can you read the translation?
Okay. They wish you would disbelieve as they disbelieved, so you would be alike. So do not take from among them allies that until they emigrate for the cause of Allah. But they turn away, i.e. refuse, then seize them and kill them for their betrayal. wherever you find them, and take not from among them any ally or helper.
Okay. Right, not to make them friends. Okay. 90. Whose turn is it now? Okay, let me see. Let's go back to the how many students, because not everyone would be reading word to word meaning. Okay, so let me just go back to this. I'm not sharing the screen. 1 second. So I guess that's it. Because Naila and Umema are in different level. So we have Naila, Umema, and where's Fatma? She logged out? Okay. Like, okay, let me just Rehan Sefan. Okay, so I have a message from Rehan and Sefan. Abdullah hasn't joined yet. Okay. All right. So I'm going to share the screen again. So I think it's Aisha's turn. I'm going to go to the. Oh no, we have to first make a new assignment. Reuse post Sunday and this one. So where did we end off in Surah Nisa? We were at 86. So we read 86, 87, 88, and 89. Yes, we ended 89. So we start from 86 and we ended at 89. Okay. So we have 161. Chapter 6, 161. Chapter 6, 161. So we start 162. Okay, Aisha, your turn. The last time it said, indeed, my Lord has guided me to a straight path, a correct religion, the way of Abraham, inclining towards truth, and he was not among those who associated others with Allah. Yes. Aisha, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me see. Okay, I have to go back to edit. 161. Yeah, 162. Start with 162. Reading.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل إن صلاتي ونسكي ومحياي ومماتي لله رب العالمين.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Okay, Qul say indeed. Salati. Salat is prayer. Again, don't want the marker. I want the Salati. Ti ya mutakallam is my. Salati, my prayer. Wa nusuki. Wa and nusuk are nusuki, my rites of sacrifice. Wa mahyaya. Wa and Mahyaya, my living, from haya, mahyaya, wa mamati, wa and mamati, my dying, lillahi are for Allah, li is for, lillahi for Allah, Rabbi, Lord, Rabbil Alameen, of the Al-Alameen of the worlds. Go ahead. Translation?
Say indeed, my prayer, my rites of sacrifice, my living and my dying are for Allah, Lord of the worlds.
Yes.
لا شريك له وبذلك أمرت وأنا أول المسلمين.
Yes. So we have la, no, sharik, partners, la, who, for him, wa bizalika, wa, and bizalik, with that, ka, umirtu, I have been commanded, wa ana, and I am awwalu, the first, al-muslimin, of the ones who surrender to him. Okay, go ahead.
No partner has he, and this I have been commanded, and I am the first among you of the Muslims.
Yeah.
Who is this talking about again?
No partner he has, Allah, and this Prophet ﷺ, first thing to say, and this I have been commanded, I am the first among you as the Muslim.
Okay.
Yeah. So remember, say, Allah SWT say, indeed, my prayers and my sacrifice, my living and everything is for Allah. And that no partner, yes, Allah has no partners, and this have been commanded, that Prophet ﷺ has been commanded, right? I'm the first among of the Muslims. Okay. So, okay. Go ahead.
قل أغير الله أبغي ربا وهو رب كل شيء ولا تكسب كل نفس إلا عليها ولا تزر وع- ولا تزر وعزر وعزي وعزرة وعزرة وزر أخرى ثم إلى ربكم مرجعكم فينبئكم بما كنتم فيه تختلفون.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Okay. Qul means say. Again question. Alif Hamza is a question. Is ghaira, other than Allah, Allah. Abghi, I should seek. Rabban, as a Lord. Wa huwa, while he, Rabbu, is the Lord. Kulli, of every in thing. Wala, and not. Taksibu, earns. Kullu, every nafsin soul. Illa, except. Alayha, against itself. Wala, and not. Tazir, bears. Waziratun, any bearer of burden. Wizra, burden. Ukhra, of another. Summa, then. Ila, to Rabbikum, your Lord. Marji'ukum is your return. Ruju' is return. Marji'ukum is your return. Fayunabbi'ukum. Then yunabbi'ukum will inform you bima, about what kuntum you were fihi, concerning it. Takhtalifun, differing. Yes, go ahead.
Say, is it other than Allah I should desire as a Lord, while He is the Lord of all things, and every soul earns not blame except against itself, and no bearer of burdens will bear the burden of another. Then to your Lord is your return, and He will inform you concerning that over which you used to differ.
Okay, yes. So it's other than Allah I should desire as the Lord, and He is the Lord of all the things. So Allah is the Lord. So is it other than Allah I should desire as the Lord while He is our Lord? No. And every soul earns no blame except itself. So everyone's responsible for their own deeds, and no bearer of burdens will bear the burden of another. So this makes it clear that everyone will bear their own burden. And then to your Lord is your return and inform you concerning what you used to do and what you used to defer. Okay. So we're going to end here at 164. 164. Start at 162. 162 and till 160. Did we end at 164? 2, 3, 4. Yes. Let me save that. Okay. Need to go back. Okay, we're going to do slides a little later. I'm going to ask Sister Aisha is not here, but that's okay. Aisha, can you do iExcel with the students right now?
iExcel, sure.
Yeah.
Give me a minute to log in.
I'm sorry.
Give me a minute to log in. Actually, I'm logged in already. Saba's Academy or admin?
Saba's Academy. And then you put, yeah, Bismillah.
It's already in.
Oh, it's already in. Okay.
Okay. Let me see. What grade level do we do? Grade 4, grade 5? Do any of you guys know what grade we usually do? I think grade 6 looks good. Okay, what topic do you guys want to do?
I'm muted. I didn't know I was talking. So yes. So basically you can take grade 5 or 6 up to you. And then the easier questions you can give to the grade 3s and 4s and the little harder ones to grade 6 and 7s. Okay, inshallah.
Okay. What topic do you guys want to do? You guys want to do add and subtract decimal numbers?
We go straight to brain pop.
You don't want to do Excel at all?
No.
Come on, guys. We'll do like, we don't have to finish it. We can just do a little bit of it, then go to brain pop, okay?
Let's do like an easy one, like multiplication.
Okay. Not fractions. That's probably harder.
Like
Okay.
multiplication.
Okay. Complete multiplication sentences. This looks not too hard. Okay, maybe that one. Word problems, estimate products,
Did we do the textbook yet?
textbook.
Yeah.
Which one? The Islamic studies?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. We can ask Sister Saba after. Let's just do some let's just do some IXL, guys. Okay, let's do this one. Complete multiplication sentences. Okay, whoever is the other co-host, do the alphabetical thing, okay? Okay, actually, I think I go first. So, this is 75. Okay, who's next? Come on, guys. You guys can do things later after you finish. Maybe like 10 questions.
Who's next, guys?
Okay. I'll go. 37. I think it's 17.
17.
Wait, let me check.
Yes. Everyone else check as well.
It's too much.
You should work backwards. So divide 185 by 37.
Okay, yeah. Has to be less than 10.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try 5.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was perfect. So it's 5.
Mhm.
Does everyone agree? Okay, you can see it. It's
Yes, I agree.
perfect. Okay, who's next?
I can go.
Okay.
Okay, let me do it. Eight.
Does everyone agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. Who is next?
Your turn again, Aisha.
All right. I'm doing this on paper, guys. So it is 8. Did anyone else do it? I'll just annotate it just to make sure. 17 times 8. This is 56. 8 times 1 is 8. Yeah.
Yeah, it's correct.
Oh, Rahma should do this one. If she can. This was an easy one. Rahma, would you like to do this one? Yeah, I'll help. 10. Should I do it this way? I don't know if this makes it more confusing, but 10 times what will give you 30?
3. How many times do you have to add 10 to 10 to get 30, Rahma?
So how many times is that? How many times are you adding? 10.
3 times.
3 times. Good job. Okay. Let me clear my drawings and write 3. Good job. Okay, who's next? Okay, let's just do whoever gets it first gets the answer, okay? So everyone do it and just say the answer. I already got the answer.
Okay. Um, nine.
9, 51 times 9. Did you try that?
Wait, no. Wait, I'm gonna try
90?
again.
90? 51 times 90? Let's see. This will give you 0, 0, and then 9 and 45. Nope. But
But
very,
it's close.
yeah.
It's close to 90, but it's less than 90.
Okay, let's try 50.
75.
75.
I'm just guessing.
Let's try 80. Because I feel like the 8 times 5 will give us these two
Oh,
first
yeah.
numbers, right? So 8 times 1 is 8, and then 40. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. 80. Okay. Okay, let's see who can do this one first.
$45.
45.
45. I'm still just. Did anyone else get that? I got 41.5, but maybe I did something wrong. Okay. Did you try multiplying it together again?
I'll try that. Yeah, it's 4275.
Perfect. Okay. So that was 45, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Almost there. Let's just do 3 more questions.
Yes. Assalamu alaikum, sister. Sister Aisha.
Okay, got it. Yeah,
Uh,
80. I got 80 as well. Perfect. 2 more questions, guys. Yeah, I got the same thing. All right, last one, guys. Oh, I got it already. 41. All right. Okay, we're done 10 questions. Sister Saba, they want to do brain pop or the Islamic studies. So they don't want to finish this. Right, guys? Or do you guys want to finish this?
I think let's do brain pop.
Yeah, they want to do brain pop. So, okay, good job, guys. Let me just erase that.
yes. Okay. So, give me 1 second. Sister Aisha is here, and Sister Aisha will do Islamic studies. Okay. So just that the sister writes, sister or teachers, everybody knows that she's also a teacher. Because if just the name is there, then it becomes difficult. Okay. So, Sister Aisha can continue, and then we'll do brain pop at the end after Sister Aisha. Okay. Sister Aisha, are you there?
Assalamualaikum, sister. Yes.
Walaikum salam. So please write, either sister or teacher, so we know that you're the teacher. So whenever you log in with regular from Sunday to Thursday, every day, because it becomes difficult for us for the admin to put them in, breakout rooms. So that's why.
Okay.
Inshallah.
So,
Okay.
sister, this is Islamic studies, right? You have to do right now. Islamic studies. Okay. Assalamualaikum, everyone. So I'm just gonna share the screen. 1 second. Sister, can you just give me 2 minutes? 1 second, man. Just give me 2 minutes, please, everyone. Okay.
Can we do the brain pops now?
Okay, 1 second. So first we have to do Islamic studies because that's what teacher told me. So that's why I'm just sharing the screen 1 second.
What are we waiting for?
Hello.
What chapter are we did last week? 2 weeks we did chapter 23, right? So okay, we have to do chapter number 24 now. That's page number 140.
Yes. Someone was asking a question?
Yes.
Yes, sister.
So sister, I was saying that we did chapter number 20. We were on page number 140. We were supposed to
Okay.
last week we did the 2 weeks we did this. I think we did. No, we didn't do the Hijrah Medina yet. Yeah, we did this about the 5 the pledges that were given. So now we have to do this one. Okay. So can anyone read Hijrah of Medina? Aika, or
Miss, we already read this one.
you did? Okay. Okay, then we have to do.
No, we have not did this.
Okay, then we can read this one. Okay. So the Quraysh plot to assassinate the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam fails. Can you read this? Rauda or anyone? Who wants to read it?
Can I read?
Okay.
Prophet Muhammad. The Quraysh plot to assassinate the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam fails.
Yeah.
The Quraysh were very upset by the
Yeah.
immigration of the Muslims to Medina when they saw the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and his companions had helpers in Medina over whom they had no power. The Quraysh were alarmed by the immigration of the Muslims. They knew that if had happened, then they would have no means to stop it. They
Okay.
held.
Oh, Miss, I remember we already did this chapter. This is the one we did last time.
Okay, then okay, we did this. So we did, then we have to do chapter 25. Can you read this? Who is this, Rauda? Aika, who was speaking?
Ayla.
Okay, can you okay, so Naila already read, right?
Nope.
So can Rhoda read now? Rhoda?
Yes.
Rhoda, can you read? Yes. Chapter 25, the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam says, when the Quraysh,
Okay. Wait, from which one?
it says when the Quraysh found this chapter
Okay,
25.
from the beginning. Okay. When the Quraysh found out that the Prophet ﷺ had departed, leaving only Ali Radiallahu on his bed, covered with his mantle, they became very angry. They offered a reward of 100 she-camels to whomever brought the Prophet ﷺ back dead or alive. A reward of 100 she-camels to whomever brought the Prophet ﷺ back dead or alive. The prize of 100 she-camels was so tempting that young men were in pursuit on every track. At one time, a band of them climbed Mount Thor and actually came to the cave. They passed by when they saw no signs of human footprints anywhere around. Abu Bakr Radiallahu anhu was filled with fear for the safety of the Prophet ﷺ. If anyone had looked down below his feet, he surely would have spotted them. Allah's Messenger ﷺ said to Abu Bakr, "What do you think of the two with whom Allah is the third?" The Prophet ﷺ thus quieted the fear of Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu. Yet, strangely, even though the pursuers came to the mouth of the cave, they did not enter, nor did they even look inside. It was a miracle from Almighty Allah to save them.
Yes. So, okay. Now, next person, Naila, can you read 3 days and nights in the cave? Naila? Naima? Who else is in the chat? Haika? Can anyone read 3 days and nights in the cave?
I'll read it.
Okay.
Abdullah, the son of Abu Bakr, was a wise and smart young man. He used to stay with them overnight. He would also leave them before daybreak so that he was with the Quraysh in the morning in Mecca as he had spent the night there. Whenever he heard of an evil plan concerning the Prophet ﷺ and Abu Bakr, he would reach under the cover of darkness and inform them. Ammar ibn Furata kept providing them with plenty of Eve's milk during their stay in the cave.
Yeah. Okay, continue.
The journey begins. After the third night in the cave of Mount Thar, Abdullah ibn Yurat brought the camels, two which belonged to the Prophet ﷺ and Abu Bakr, and the third one for himself. The Prophet mounted first, Abu Bakr and Sridam al-Amarbidiyat and Fatar rode on the second camel. 3 lonely travelers thus began their long journey to Medina. They avoided the usual route as much as possible, and their expert guide, Abdullah ibn Yudhrat, was very useful in helping them. They had to ride fast for almost all the night and spend most of the day. News of the Prophet's immigration, Hijrah, spread across the desert like a wildfire. The guide led them along the road by sea cows. In the beginning, they went by bypass, and the Quraysh were still in search of them in hope of getting a reward of 100 she-camels. They did not take the ordinary beaten track to Medina. The journey was very hard, and the weather was very hot.
Okay, who else? Next person. Naila. Naila Umayma. Abu Jahl slaps Asma bint Abu Bakr. Can you read?
Yes.
Read, please.
The news of the Prophet's Hijrah made the Quraysh very angry and frustrated. Search for the Prophet ﷺ and Abu Bakr was still going on. Abu Jahl, accompanied by other Quraysh leaders, went to the house of Abu Bakr. He knocked on the door frustratedly. Asma opened the door. "Where is your father?" yelled Abu Jahl.
Okay.
"I do not know," replied Asma. So Abu Jahl slapped her in the face so severely that one of her earrings was sent flying in the air.
Yes. Okay. Can Rauda read again the story of Suraqa ibn Malik? Rahma? Rahma there? Okay. Rahma? Where's the Elsa? Rahma, can you read?
Okay.
The story of Suraqa ibn Malik?
The story of Suraqa ibn Malik. Suraqa
Ibn Malik was a Bedouin.
was a Bedouin of the
Kinana, yeah.
Kinana tribe of Banu
Banu Mudlij.
Banu Madilij. He was a warrior and a
He was a warrior and a poet.
and
He
a
lived-
poet.
Yes.
He lived mostly in his
Tribal.
tribal village,
Kudaid.
Kudaid, near Mecca.
Hmm.
One day he was sitting in one of the assemblies of his tribal people when in the early morning a traveler came and revealed that he had seen three riders on camels far away on the seacoast. Suraqa thought they must have been the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his companions. He remained in the assembly for a while, and when he rose quietly and went home, he hoped to win the reward of 100 she camels. He took his lance and left by a back entrance of his house. He Can you scroll down? He mounted his mare and made her run fast until he approached the Prophet ﷺ and his companions. But suddenly his mare stumbled and he was thrown off.
Yes.
He
Mounted.
mounted his mare and let her go.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Can you read this last line? Speeding.
Speeding again till he could hear the Prophet ﷺ recite the Quran.
Good. Okay. Who is Elsa? Did not read yet. Is Haika Mayman in the class or?
I just read right before Rahma.
Okay. Can Rauda read? Yeah. We're almost done. Suddenly.
Okay. Suddenly the forelegs of his mare sank up to the knees of the ground, and again he was thrown off.
Yeah. Continue.
The mare pulled up, dragging out her forelegs with difficulty, and stood again. Suracha called out that the travelers had nothing to fear, and so they stopped. He told the Prophet ﷺ and the Meccans, and that the Meccans had a price on his head. He also told them what plans the people of Mecca had made concerning them. Surka was overawed by the presence of the Prophet ﷺ.
Yes. Continue.
I can't see the screen.
Oh, maybe stop 1 second. Right. Share the screen. Okay. Okay, now continue.
Suracha was overawed by the presence of the Prophet ﷺ. He was glad to get away safely, promising that he would not disclose the whereabouts of the Prophet ﷺ and his companions. Ever since they had heard about the setting out for Mecca, the people of Medina had been waiting on the outskirts of the city eagerly. As the Prophet ﷺ spent about 11 days on his journey to the city, 3 concealed in the cave, and 8 on the little used road. They must have waited patiently. It was almost midday when the Prophet ﷺ and his companion Abu Bakr reached Quba on the outskirts of the city. The day was the 12th of Rabi al-Awwal of the 13th year of the Prophet's mission.
Good. So, okay, these are the questions. Name the following: the reward for capturing the Prophet ﷺ. So
It was 15,000 she camels.
to the cave in which Prophet hid. What was the name of the cave?
Your voice is glitching. We can't hear you.
What was the second question? The cave in which the Prophet ﷺ hid. What was the name of the cave? What was the name? You guys are on cave of 3 days and night.
It's Heike's turn.
Yes, Haika. What was the name of the cave?
Cave of Hira.
The mount of the third.
Mount Hira.
Yeah, the Mount of Tur. Cave of Mount of Tur. Mount Tur. Okay, so this was the name of the cave. Okay, the third question is the guide of Allah's Messenger, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and Abu Bakr.
Was it his name like something Anaka or something?
Yes. So who took them? So it was. What's the name again here? So. Ibn Abdullah Ibn Urayqit, right? Okay. He was very helpful, useful, and helping, right? Okay. Makes sense? Everyone understand what was the name?
Yeah.
Abdullah Ibn Urayqit, right? Okay. Okay. 4. The companion who immigrated with Prophet ﷺ and Abu Bakr. Who was the companion who immigrated with the Prophet ﷺ and Abu Bakr on the camel? Like who else did Prophet ﷺ went the journey when they went on the journey after staying in the Mount of Tahir? Who else was there? So there's Abdullah ibn Urayqit was helping them, and who else rode the camel? Can anyone tell me? Naila? So the Abu Bakr.
Yes.
So who else went with the Prophet ﷺ on the journey with Prophet ﷺ and Abdullah ibn Urayqit? Yeah. Who else? Who else went with the Prophet ﷺ and Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu? Nala, do you know?
No.
So the name is Amir ibn Fuhaira. Okay, he also rode with the second camel with Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu. Okay. Okay, so Amir ibn Fuhaira. Okay, everyone, now can you read the Naila? Can you read this question? What kind of help? Can you read it?
Yes. What kind of help did Abu Bakr's son extend to the prophets?
What kind of help did Abdullah, Abu Bakr's son, extend to?
Oh, he slept in his bed.
Okay, good, mashallah. Okay, question 2. How long did the Prophet ﷺ stay in the cave of Tahir? So they explain it in what we read from The Journey Begins, right? After they stayed here for how many nights?
3.
Does anyone? Yes. 3. Good. Okay, 3. Question 3. Why did Abu Jahl slap Asma radiallahu anha? Why do you think he slapped her? Anyone? Rauda? Haika Maven? Why did we read here, right? So what happened when Abu Jahl he was frustrated, right? In search of Abu Bakr and Rasulullah. So he
She yelled.
knocked the door. Yes. He was frustrated, right?
Yeah.
Right? That's why. So he asked, like, "Where is your father?" He yelled, right? "I do not know," and he was so angry that he just slapped her. Okay, that was the reason. He was a tyrant, right? So he wanted to find the Prophet ﷺ, but he couldn't find him, and he wanted to kill the Prophet ﷺ. So the Prophet ﷺ hid in the cave of Tuhur. Okay. 4. Who was Suraka, and why did he persuade the Prophet ﷺ? Who was Suraka? We read about Suraka ibn Malik. He was a Bedouin of the Kinaha tribe of Banu Mudlij, right? He was also a warrior and a poet. Okay. Okay. And why did he persuade the Prophet ﷺ? The second part of the question. So Suraka, he thought, when he saw the tribal people, he thought it could be the Prophet ﷺ, and he remained in the assembly, and then he rose quietly and went home. He hoped to win the reward of 100 camels. Okay. He took his lands and left the back of his house. Okay. Why did he do that? Because he wanted to, and he stumbled, and he mounted his mare and let go of speeding again, till he heard the Quran. Okay. But the first, why he wanted to he pursued the Prophet ﷺ, because he wanted to win the reward of 100 she camels. Make sense? Do you guys understand?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So then the question think up is one, why did the Quraysh not even peep inside the cave? Why do you think?
There weren't any footsteps.
Yes, right? And then question 2, why did Suraka not succeed in capturing the Prophet ﷺ? Why do you think?
Wait, so Suraka eventually converted to Islam?
Yes. Yes, good. And when he heard the Prophet ﷺ read the Quran, right? So that's good. Okay. Okay. Then now we can do brain pop. We're doing division last time, and now we have to do let me check my screen 1 second. Okay. Can you read? Sorry, can you watch the video? Do you hear? Okay, I think the volume is. Can you guys hear?
I think this is it.
I can hear.
Dear Tim and Moby, I know that the Twin Towers fell on 9/11, but why would someone do that? From Tiffany. This is a tough one. Maybe we should go over what happened first. The morning of September 11th, 2001 started off as your average Tuesday. People went to work, kids went to school, and everyone pretty much went about their business as usual. At 8:46 a.m., though, everything changed. At that moment, an airplane full of passengers flew into one of the Twin Towers. Those were the two tallest structures of the World Trade Center in downtown New York City. All the people on the plane were killed, and so were many people in the building. I know. Then, about 20 minutes later, a second plane flew into the other tower. It was then that people started to realize that this was no accident. It was an attack. It was clear that the planes had been hijacked or forcefully taken over. Shortly after that, there was another plane crash, but this time it was at the Pentagon, right outside Washington, D.C. The Pentagon is the headquarters of the U.S. Department of Defense. Next, the unthinkable happened. Back in New York, the South Tower of the World Trade Center collapsed. It was a devastating blow. Debris flew everywhere, and all of downtown Manhattan was covered in a cloud of dust and smoke. Fortunately, most people were able to get out of the tower before it fell. But many others, including firefighters and police officers who had gone in to help, were trapped and killed. Well, the building had actually been designed to handle small crashes, but nothing like this. The fuel from the airplane ignited an enormous fire that destroyed the skyscraper's internal structure. It was the same problem at the North Tower, and at 10:28 a.m. it too collapsed. Hundreds of people lost their lives in an instant. Around the time of the South Tower's collapse, another plane crashed in an empty field in Shanksville, Pennsylvania. This fourth hijacked plane was most likely intended to hit another building, but evidence suggests that passengers took the airplane over from the hijackers, causing it to crash. There were no survivors. Yeah, all told, 3,000 civilians lost their lives that day. It was the worst attack on U.S. soil since the bombing of Pearl Harbor in Hawaii in 1941. Right, so let's talk a little bit about why all this happened. Hijacking a plane is a form of terrorism. That's an act of violence designed to spread fear in others and attract attention to a political cause. The September 11th attacks were carried out by 19 members of a terrorist network called Al-Qaeda. It wants to rid the Muslim world of Western ideas, especially anything from the United States. 9/11 was meant to scare the U.S. into withdrawing support for certain governments in the Middle East. Al-Qaeda would promote revolutions in these nations, then set up religious governments friendly to their organization. And that brings us to Al-Qaeda's larger goal, to hijack Islam itself. They would like the world to believe that they're acting on the religion's behalf, which is ridiculous when you think about it, at all. Islam is a major world religion made up of nearly 2 billion people. It's not represented by a criminal organization. Good question. You might have heard that a guy named Osama bin Laden was responsible for the events on 9/11. Osama bin Laden was the head of the Al-Qaeda network. He didn't personally take part in the attacks, but as Al-Qaeda's leader, bin Laden helped plan and carry the whole thing out. Well, the United States responded to 9/11 by invading Afghanistan, a country that was protecting Al-Qaeda members. The war lasted 20 years, until 2021, when the U.S. withdrew its final troops. Over the course of the war, much of Al-Qaeda's organization was destroyed, and certain key leaders were killed. After nearly a decade in hiding, Osama bin Laden was eventually found and killed by the U.S. government. But even as Al-Qaeda has been weakened, other terrorist groups have sprung up in their place. Back home, it's been hard to rebuild. Many lives were shattered in the aftermath of the September 11th attacks, but families, friends, and complete strangers pulled together to help out relatives and friends of the victims, both on the day of the attacks and in the weeks and months that followed. Within a year, all physical damage to the Pentagon was repaired. It's been a much tougher rebuilding process here in New York, but things are looking up. By 2012, the new World Trade Center became the tallest building in New York. I couldn't agree more.
The quiz. So everyone see the screen? Does everyone see the screen? So can you answer? Rauda, what was one of the effects of September 11th? Anyone? Everyone watched the video, right? I don't have to play it.
It's
Yes,
C.
can I?
C.
Yeah. It's C?
C for cat.
Okay. Good. Okay, what does it mean if something is hijacked? What does it mean? When something is hijacked.
B.
Okay, no, B, sorry. No, it's not B. What is the answer? Okay, yes, good.
A.
Okay, so after the attack of Saba, yeah. So there were um
A.
A. Okay. Yes. Okay, 5.
B. 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 For ball.
Ball, okay.
A.
C. C. C.
Yeah.
D. D. D.
D, okay.
D for I don't know.
Which adjective describe Al Qaeda?
C.
Okay. Which of the read this question? Which of the following victory would represent?
A. A. A.
Yeah.
B. B.
B.
Yeah, B for ball.
B. C.
It's B.
Okay. Good. You guys scored. You guys actually scored 100% because one question was accidentally like supposed to be C, but we answered B accidentally. Okay. Good. Okay, so that's it for the class. Okay. Any questions? In the math assignment, you guys did it today, or in Islamic studies, everyone understood the questions? Okay, so we can end the class today then, early? Okay, assalamualaikum everyone.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum.
Yum, yum, yes. Okay, मिसिंग हो गए आपकी वजह से आप जिद करती रहती हो पर्स खुला हुआ था क्यों छोड़ दो मेरा पैसे चले